Бездны смотрит в глаза, тянет вниз, не дает вздохнуть. Неужели все зря? Но как долг был этот путь, возвращаться нет сил, и нет силы сдержать свой крик. Реки времен, отражения миров, реки времен, в них шагнуть ты готов, чтобы там вновь увидеть тебя и разгадать, что хотела судьба. Пленник собственных слов, ты позвал за собой других, молча в жертву принес все, что в сердце своем хранил, жаждой славы гоним. Поздно понял, что ты один. Реки времен, отражения миров, реки времен, в них шагнуть ты готов, чтобы там вновь увидеть
Of all the songs in halls of lore, there echoes none more grand than Olane's many feats of might, the pure and lady of the light. She is a knight of golden knot. She is the cure seeker, the conscience of the summer fae. She is the heart of spring, of day.
Ух ты, блин. Что за быки тут? Не туда.
Everyone just stand back. The warden can't work when you're crowding so close. Go back to your business. Go on. Hey there. Oh.
I don't care what you race. It's a tragedy whenever anyone's savage like this. Just look at the poor creature. She's been beaten to the brink of death. The Fae may be strange, but they certainly don't deserve this. I've spent most of my life dealing with them, but they aren't like us. Not at the core. They don't know what it means to be a man who sweats to feed his family. Goreheart has become a sort of refuge for those settlers who wish to live a life free of Fae. I don't see that lasting. I don't know what the Tuatha will be doing this far from the front lines. There must be something vital to them. They're a wicked breed, though, and I pity the man who meets up with them in these darkened forests. Our fate rests in the hands of a few chosen who fight in the east. You wouldn't even know it in Goreheart. We're miles away from the smoke and the screams. We keep a precarious peace with the Court of Summer, one that's tested every day. I lie awake at night, but we're a good community full of good people. We have our eccentrics, sure, but we work hard and live quietly. Peaceful Fae make up the tribe known as the Court of Summer. They are led by a king in a faraway city, hidden from mortal eyes. That's about all I know. Little more than rumors and stories from my youth. I'm the Warden of Goreheart, and a poor one. I've been back from the war for only 6 months and been Warden for less than 2. Now here I am with an injured Fae on my doorstep. It appears she was attacked with some manner of short blade. Likely a dagger. People simply stood by as she called for help. No one lifted a finger. Can you imagine? I don't know whether we possess the knowledge to treat such a wound. Frankly, I don't even know if I could save a mortal with such grievous wounds. It's difficult to say. We've been plagued by the Red Legion for days, but it's not their way to go after the Fae in the area. In case you haven't heard, there have been some Tuatha sighting in the woods to the west, so that's also a possibility. It's unlikely, though. Well, you're the only one. With all the troubles we've suffered in this village, people are weary of adversity. I'm going to suggest something a bit untraditional. There's a Fae named Eri. She seek her wisdom. I would do it, but I'm a coward. That's the truth. Perhaps a Fae will know how to heal a Fae. If not, I've seen many bandit clans in the Crystal War and back home. But the Red Legion has been a presence in the area for several weeks now. Our people are scared to show their faces after dark.
Damn.
She spends her days in the precipice overlooking the village. She doesn't think we're aware of her presence, but we most certainly are. Hope you stay in town.
Welcome to Goreheart.
Что за херня?
Are you here for a weapon? Going to earn a lord's favor in this ridiculous war, are you? Around you. These are no mere woods. This is the heart of the Feylands. Once you enter the forest, you won't emerge again until you reach the plains. We here in Goreheart are far from the front, and deliberately have seen our fair share of dead. The truth is, we have as many cemeteries as we do. It is an Alfar stronghold in the east. And if the reports from the front are to be believed, Melsenshire is all that stands be. I intended to pledge my sword to the Alfar, to fight the blasted Tuatha. And then I saw the carts headed west. They carried the corpses of the fallen, some all the way from Melsenshire. After that, my fire to I hear the warriors die as equal as others. They don't stay dead. That can be a problem during wartime. I was raised to know weapons before anything else. You won't meet many women who could fashion arrow fletchings before. The Fae are one with this land in ways that no mortal race could ever leave the village. Walk 50 paces in any direction and you'll find a Fae. Pray it's a friendly one. Troublesome creatures, the Alfar. No doubt this war is a result of their meddling in the affairs of our... So long.
Hello?
Can I help you? So long.
Ага.
What do you need? I'll be here. Well,
They say Adnir Farhall is hunted. I hope the ward, Hergad, will. If you haven't spoken to up.
I don't remember the last time I slept. The Red Legion has everyone on guard. We don't ever take our eyes off the forest.
Hello. Welcome to Goreheart, the last settlement before the Feylands. How can I fill your pack today?
Вот она. Наконец-то. Так.
You will find it settled on a small lake beside the eastern road. Compared to Gorhart and Didenhill, some call it the Camp of Cowards, on account of it being settled by those who refused it. There's Nettie the Smith, and Nanny handles potions and remedies. The inn's across the way if you fancy it. Oh, I doubt it's an organized group. More likely that it's one scared idiot with a knife. I heard someone in the village mention the Red Legion, but that can't be true. The Alfar and the Tuatha have been at each other's throats for nearly a decade now. I can't remember the reason. Me, widowed, going on 5 years now. All my boys were taken by the Tuatha. Both. I refuse to speak of them. Please respect my wishes. The Fae are elemental creatures, magical and strange. It's best that you stay out of the Eastern Forest. I've seen things you can't even imagine. The road is dark and dangerous. I told you, I will say no more on this matter. Come see me again. Hello. Yes. What do you need? Goodbye.
Магический щит. Что такое? Меньше, это тоже магическая хоть херня. Это тоже магическая херня какая-то. Все это магический. Какому варвару не люблю магов? Ну, я думаю, второе оружие лучше взять дополнительно меч. Как раз. Ближний бой. Квестить. Блин, все на английском. Все, блин, на английском. Кстати, а почему у меня все на английском-то я не могу? А, не, что-то на английском, что-то на русском, блядь. Бред, блядь. Ладно, что-нибудь как-нибудь пройдем, блин, думаю. Не плей. Понятно. Нет.
You there? Do you feel nauseous? Itchy? Have you not? No, this situation could knights in search of a formula that will end such conflicts forever. They are the undying, the corrupted roots. Everything in Amalur exists for a particular reason, except for the Tuatha. If you must know, my name is Nanny Henry, formerly the chief alchemist of Alistar. But you wouldn't know it that when the scholars in the tower ordered me to leave the grounds, I took refuge here. I have seen many conflicts unfold, but never have I seen one in which the fates of so many are at stake. The Tuatha will not settle for simple victory. They want total domination, bandits, ruthless and well organized. The Red Legion is reaping many rewards. Long ago, these villains confined themselves to the coast, but recently they've moved inland to avoid the war. Now they're our problem. Haven't you seen it? The grim tower to the west. Avoid its shadow if you can, because what transpires inside Alistair? Why ask questions when you could never understand the answers? It's clear your prowess is not. If you must know, something of value has been stolen. An alchemist. Only my apprentice, Karth, and I knew of my work on the formula, but he's gone missing. His name was Karth Hilfred. I found him one morning outside my door. I've never seen one so eager to learn. It was an early version, unstable and rife with potential dangers. To say more would be to reveal my secrets. All I can say is that it involves legion. I do not deserve such goodwill after what I've engineered. If disaster occurs, I'm not sure where Karth may have gone, but I knew that before he came to me, he found shelter in the ancient. Once you've ensured Karth's safety, you must learn what's happened to my formula. When you do, I fear for his life. Karth was gifted in a way that I've witnessed in only a select few. If the Red Legion has him, the villagers believe it's haunted, but I have a feeling that's a ruse devised by the Red Legion. They mean to terrorize these people into submission, and it's working. He always spoke of his time as a wastrel living in the abandoned halls of Agnor Farhall, the Arathi ruin. People say it's haunted, but people... Goodbye.
Ой, я знаешь, что я забыл?
Time is of the essence. That's never been more true.
Фига себе стоит лечение. О, слабое. Выделение населения. Хватит. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Nice to see you.
Ага. Угу. О-о.
Beware. The Red Legion is about.
Да. Ой-ой. Да, ночки закончились, блядь. Да выпендрился.
Behave yourself.
Time is of the essence. That's never been more... true. Farewell.
will put. I wish the village wasn't so near to Agnes.
There's war sworn.
Come in, rest your boots by the fire, and drown your worries in a flagon of our finest. I am Arnik Arduna, and this is the famous Goreheart Inn.
Что еще? Ранненько очень начиная ранее выйду, повысит ваш навык в вдорожении скрытного. Угу.
The lifestyle of a soldier did not suit me. Unlike many of my brethren, I wish to celebrate. Established 70 years ago by the great Alden Goreheart, this inn was the first. Dida serves the finest ales, and upstairs you'll find Katrin the healer. Here's some advice. We can offer you a place to rest and refresh yourself. Interested? We're here to serve. Don't you bother yourself with that. Goreheart is safe. Our greatest. Don't worry about that, my friend. Don't let the concerns of our. There is no Red Legion. And if there was, it certainly wouldn't be out here in Gore. We'll see you soon.
It's busy today. Pull up a stool, stranger. We don't have much, but what we have won't leave a hole in your pocket. Are you here about that Fey girl they found outside? Stick around.
What's this? Times are hard, but hard times can pay if you're willing. If you have the sword and stomach for this sort of work, we could use another strong arm among. There's a war in the east, and some say they've seen Tuatha in these parts. Fools, I'll believe that when I see it. They're unlike any Fey you've ever seen. Red eyes to match their armor, and fierce as a rabid. Fey are folk, but not mortal folk. That's me, war-sworn since before you've been drawing breath, an oathblade near as long. A name taken by some lot of scoundrels to glorify their thievery. A name breeds fear and doesn't die. Peaceful enough, if it's peace and quiet you like. Trouble with bandits and rogues now and then. What have you been living under? We've been at war with the Tuatha for 50. Some may try to colour it with fancy words, but we're warriors for hire. You'll find those who have taken the oath are held in the highest respect all over Amalur. You could head straight to Shieldring Keep and pledge your sword. Might work. To earn it, you must do something commendable. There are two brothers, scoundrels of the Red Legion. Bring me proof you've dealt with them. I'll pay in coin and my good word. We've had our eyes on those two for some time. They're both dangerous, but it may help to know Osgar hides somewhere in the woods north of here. Medgar was last. Bring me their Legion daggers, and I'll pay with coin and economy.
I saw what looked like a Tuatha running through the trees west of the village. Of course, I've never seen a Tuatha, so...
Uh-oh.
You there, halt! Don't let me catch you making trouble again. Stay out of trouble.
Come in.
Как Фейбл, блин.
Need something?
Beware.
the Red Legion is about.
Nothing to see back here. Just a man working for his pay. We in Gorhart like to stay focused on the peace between mortals and the Fae is a passing. Those fools in that mission on the hill are wasting their days. Creatures of such power do not worship God. I'd rather not talk about it. My past is a murky place. It's better not to enter unless you... Their goal is to convince the Fae of their folly. But one cannot reason with the sunrise. You should speak with them if you haven't already. They are a sorry lot, and their numbers dwindle. Men forsake their faith, and if there was ever a reason to believe that Fae and mortals cannot live together, it is this strange and brutal war. The Alpha fight without any true knowledge of the enemy they face. I've seen this kind of conflict before, and it never ends well. What do you know of the Red Legion? Whatever it is, forget it. You'll be safer, wiser, and better off in the end. Ignorance suits my needs just fine. It's remote, away from the shadows of the Crystal Wall. It's also, Gorhart is an Elmain settlement, so you won't find too many Alpha here. They tend to stay close to Rathia, their city on the coast. I don't mind them.
Короче, толком ничего не узнал от него, блядь, пиздец,
Welcome to Gorhart.
Cut down the brothers of St. Odwig's. Only when they fall to earth will they realize they are not above us. The Fae are not our enemy.
Welcome to St. Odwig's perpetual mission. I would invite you in, but the Order has been too trusting. Although, one never knows what You have arrived just when I am in need of aid. So perhaps the Fae are stubborn fools. They treat their souls like toys, with no thought of right or wrong. The first bricks were laid 50 years ago by Odwig himself. Alas, we have yet to convert a single one. But I have been with the mission since its founding. These boys are like my sons. I live my life. We at St. Odwig's have worked for years to establish a presence. The call of the Feylands does not fall upon deaf ears. And many of our youngest, 2 nights ago, Egan ventured past the walls to collect firewood and never returned. We must find him before any... Odorath is a savage land. Every day we must I fear for Brother Egan's soul. He knows nothing of the world of Fae and Alpha. Trust Mitharu be praised. His order... Brother Egan was last seen northeast of here, just off the road. Please find him. Perhaps then we can welcome you into the fold with open arms. He is a good boy, but our youngest, and Egan often suffers from doubt. I tried my best to comfort him and tell him that wisdom would come in time, but he is impatient. Egan was last seen in the woods outside the walls, just north of the village. Goodbye.
Нифига себе. Вот это мир. Это получается я вот только тут вот бегаю. А так вот, представляете, еще какой мир большой, блин. Ладно.
Yes? What could a mortal vagabond need with Casmer? Speak! My time may be of the ages, but it is still precious. Mortal races have no lasting grasp on this world, and in time the fair ones shall be our masters, beautiful and mighty. Father Dimwell and the others are fools, and their silly mission will wither and crumble. Finna and Arbos have glimpsed it with their ever-seeing eyes. They believe I have the potential to succeed where all others have failed. You see, they can't obtain what they desire, so they need someone more powerful to do it. Then they will It sounds rather silly, doesn't it? I had a feeling it would. I need a mage name for when I become all-powerful, for when my magic is so great. What about Abner the Visionary, or Malik the Nefarious, Lord Zalt? I'm new to the Feylands. Until I joined the mission, I'd never even left my home village. That's why I volunteered. I wanted to see the world. I want to visit the gardens of Issa. Legend tells of the great Fey city hidden beneath the canopies of Dalantarth. I've never met anyone who... Yes, I'm quite sure. Not a doubt in my mind. Wait, Father Dinwell sent you, didn't he? Old fool. His path to power was too plodding, and now he wishes to slow me down too. I have new friends, Fey friends. They are named Finna and Arbos, and they have sworn to share their secrets with me and to gift me with true magic. In exchange, they want an ancient treasure buried in the caverns of Waterhall Down. I'll retrieve it, eventually, as soon as I, feel like it. They are Fey twins, and they are beautiful, magical creatures. They've promised to teach me magic. All they require of me is to fetch for them this relic. It's quite a bargain, believe me. Fine, if you want to be so noble, but don't expect any of the treasure. This is my key into a powerful new future, a future full of magic and wonders. It is called the Selkie Veil, and it's said to possess the power to transform its wearer into any form he wishes. Finna says it belongs to the... I don't know much about the relic, only that it was supposedly crafted by a... Armin is a good name. Not as good as Casmeran, though. It is in the caves of Waterhall Down, a refuge for the wild Fey. See you later.
Лянд.
If we're going to press on, then I'll ask you to stay close. I have no courage to speak of. Honest. Ask Father Dim. Local legend says that the great Fey mage Armin the Clever retreated, among them, the Selkie Vale. See you later. Sword. must find the veil. Didn't think we'd make it. Good to be outside again.
What is this? Our little Egan has made a friend? I have a feeling this is going to be a problem. Before the war, we plundered Rothier from within. We were so successful that the Warsworn had bounties on our heads. Not much, but enough. Sadly, all good things must come to an end. With the arrival of so many wartime outlaws, we were forced to relocate here. Legend states that the wearer of the veil will be granted strange abilities, fey abilities. So you can imagine why my brother and I might be curious. A charming boy, but simple. My brother and I do prefer them witless and eager. He would have done so much more for us if not for you. Obviously, anyone who has ever glimpsed a fey would know that. Unlike little Egan here, your head holds the Feylands are such fertile ground for games. The inhabitants are so oafish. Are you going to give us what's rightfully ours, or do we need to start a new game? My brother and I are always ready to play. Then you'll have to pay for it with your life. You see, we have much invested in this deception. Blood, gold. We may be criminals, but we're an honourable pair. We worked hard for our prize, and now we mean to have it. You cannot cheat me, my friend. After months of thieving these woods, I think I know my curses. What's your decision? Poor choice. Besides, Egan was just an instrument, a tool, as I'm sure you discovered.
No. How could I? Before I came to Gorehart, I'd never known anyone outside my immediate family. Everything was so new, so you must think me a fool. And Father Dinwell, come. Goodbye now. Come, on to St. Odwig's. To the mission! Must we return to the mission? I crave adventure, although all of those things are quite frightening. Perhaps it is for the best. This new world is far more dangerous than I expected, and I haven't eaten in... Goodbye now.
Good day, great Mitharu. Egan has returned. As for you, you have done as I asked, and we here at St. Odwig's are forever grateful. Consider this meager reward a donation to your... It is only by the grace of Mitharu that Egan...
This can't be happening. Oh, I didn't see you come in. I was reading this. I never thought it would happen. They're coming. Even with everything else going on in this filled the hunger I was hoping to sate with wine. The people here are kind, yet suspicious. I'll admit it. My past is a tapestry of drunkenness and loose morals, women and wine. I'm not proud of it. But I was not always the pious man you see before you. No, I was a scoundrel, but plunder could not sustain me. I wanted something more. It's all here in Red's letter. He demands we satisfy the blood right. 2 lives for 1. He'll let me... I could hand myself over to Red, but the only other choice is to kill the men who left with me. I can't do that. I'm not the man I used to be. I do what I must. I only hope Ugnar and Itrin will forgive me. Ugnar works in Gorehart village. Itrin haunts the ruins near Haxi, still struggling with his demons. When it's finished, take their daggers and bring them to Red Edward. He will demand proof. Take mine to start. Good luck, my friend. Ugnar works for the inn at Gorehart. Itrin has taken to calling himself the Shade and robs travelers and... I fought under Red for years. Yet I know nothing of him. I do know this. He will do anything to get what he wants. It is a sacrament of the Red Legion. When you commit a crime, you must pay a penance. Surrender your life, or the lives of 2 others. Ugnar could always be found by Red's side, Red's right hand. But beneath Itrin, however, rivals only Red Edward in his bloodlust. They say he was once a Justicar, but Mitharu is with you.
Make it quick. I've got work to do. Can't pay my debts with firewood, not in Gorhart. I knew it was only a matter of time, and I'm not surprised. Delph will do anything to save his own hide, but hiring a sword to do his bloody work is... If you want to collect my dagger, you'll have to fight me for it. Steel for steel. I used to be quite a scrapper. Didn't Delph tell you that? Edward knows where I am. When he shows up, the only thing to keep me from death is still having this knife. This is no longer a game. I'm fighting for my very survival. Foolish choice. Let's hope your blade is sharp. This is folly. You...
Have you come to protest the mission as well? The news has spread to every village. It's on every tongue. We ask St. Odwig's cannot resist much longer. And once it relents, all others will follow in its wake. The tome! If such creatures were not part of the authorities' plan, then they would not exist in nature, period. Mitharu's divine order governs all, even the It is the name I chose when I baptized myself in the clear waters of Mitharu. I have undergone the ordination rites, and am as legitimate as any monk. She was wronged by someone in this village. No. You must fight with me, friend. My cause is just. You don't know. It is less a mission than a fortress of Father Dinwell will try to defend his cause, but he is simply a soldier. He would be a good man if he could see past the rigidity of his faith. Mitharu embraces all, not simply... Father Dinwell is denying that women can be ordained as members of the Order of Mitharu. I know that they've got the proof in their reliquary, an ancient ordination tome. All are welcome into Mitharu's embrace. Ha! The hypocrite. Don't commit any crimes on my account. Of course, if Mitharu compels you to see justice done, then I won't. The Brothers of St. Odwig's perpetual mission keep the valuable tome in their reliquary. But no one outside the Order is allowed a glimpse. Mitharu, you found the ordination tome. I'd give a sack of gold. He will no longer be able to deny my entrance to the Order. Mitharu, thank you. I won't need any gold as a servant of Natharu. Take what I have. It's yours. I will remember you in my prayers.
Stay indoors after sundown.
As owner and proprietor, I am always... We'll see you soon.
I am Katrin. Do you require my healing touch in mind, body, or both? The Gnome's Tower stands to the west, past Gorhart and beyond the ruins of Alistar. The forests of this region are one of the densest in all of Amalur. Those of us who live in the shadow of its canopy call Dalan. This has been my home ever since my love was taken by the Tuatha. After such a loss, I require a nominal fee only so I may eat and have a bed to call my own. I buried everything I was when I buried my family. That is the war's legacy for many of us. I am unable to watch while others suffer. Too many mortals have fallen prey to the Tuatha. There are many Allmain villages just like this one, yearning for peace, crying out in pain. The Allmain were once different tribes that recently banded together to form an empire. The glorious Alfar city to the east is where the forces of right gather to face the Tuatha. Magic is a natural wonder, no matter how you use it. The Tuatha are the exception. Find the fair folk if you wish to learn the ways of them. You will find many Fae in Dalantarth, as it is one of their ancestral homes. Be careful out there.
Hey there. Yeah, what can I get you? Nice talking. Talking to you. Yeah, what can I get you? Stick around. Yeah, what can I get you? New to the area? I don't recall the last time. There are two groups. There used to be one. The Losulfar are cool, slightly aloof. I've worked here since I was a girl. Arnik runs an... If you need a healer's touch, Katrin works out of a room upstairs. It's as good a place as any, I guess. The Fae are strange. I worry more about Nanny Henry, the creepy old alchemist. Nothing of interest to tell. I'm just a simple farm girl from the plains of Erethel. I left home as a girl and travelled west. Found myself here, and I must be honest, sometimes I forget who we are fighting. All I know is that the humans and Alpha have been battling the enemy for close to 10 years now. The mission? I don't know much. I will say this. It's a waste of good lads, that Order of Mitharu. Not many available suitors in Gorhart, if you haven't noticed. Vast rolling hills east of here near the coast. You should head that way if you wish to join the war effort. The Alpha, I feel terrible about what happened to that girl. Gorhart used to be a nice little village. These days we're jumping at shadows. All I know is what I've heard from others. They say that the fair... That would explain the beauty of these woods. Nice talking to you.
Nice to see you.
They say about these stones is true, but if it is, well, this is just too good to not save forever. Lystrom was at a...
Спасибо, досмотрел. До свидания, удачи.